All right. So we're doing Photoshop Lab 10. We're going to do transforming selections. We're kind of done learning all the selection tools. Now we're going to just kind of learn how to use them, basically. So this is we're going to use the rectangular marquee tool here. And what we're going to do is actually make this look like a photo on top of a photo. So I selected out the butterfly, but what I want to do is kind of rotate this selection so it looks like it's, it's not just boring where it's straight. So the first thing the tutorial says is use Control T. But the problem is when you use Control T and rotate it, it's modifying the pixels, but I don't want to modify the pixels. What I do want to do is modify the actual selection, but not the pixels itself. So, to do that, you go to Select and then Transform Selection. Instead of Edit Transform the photo, you're just going to transform the actual selection. So to do that, I do Select, Transform Selection, and now I have the same kind of tools that I have normally. In a transform, I can stretch it out, I can rotate it, but notice it's just moving the selection and rotating the selection, not the actual image that I have selected. So you can kind of modify your selection after you've selected it. It's pretty good. And then hit the check mark just like a transform, and now I have that selected. So now what I'm going to do is actually copy this on its own layer. So edit, copy, edit, paste. I'm going to click on the background layer and do a black and white adjustment layer to make it look black and white. And then I'm going to go back up to the layer that I copied. I'm going to add effects to it, which we haven't. I think we've done it a couple times. If you click this FX button, you have all these different options. I'm just going to click on stroke. And what stroke will do is allow you to put a outline around your picture. So we're going to say we're going to do inside, make it white. So it kind of looks like a photograph. And notice how it's all choppy. That's just because it's a low image. And then also you probably want to do is also a drop shadow. And you can mess around with the angle of the drop shadow. Mess around with all these different settings. Distance is how far away from you want. Spread is how big it is, and size is basically how faded it looks. It's kind of weird, but you would think it's opposite, but something like that. So your effect basically looks like, it's a photo on top of your photo, even though it's really just one picture. So that's the effect you're going to do. That's transforming selections. Pretty quick, pretty easy.